Alamo Dome.
The Miz said that his success pays the rest of the men's locker room's salaries, and SmackDown Live GM Daniel Bryan said, well, if that's the case, let's put them to work, and they're the Lumberjacks for this Intercontinental title match.
That's not the case. Daniel Bryan is a power-hungry little wilderness dweller who lives somewhere near Bigfoot in the Pacific Northwest, and this is an example of a blatant abuse of power.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose.
Man who was cut from the same cloth as Stone Cold Steve Austin, Terry Funk, and the late great Roddy Piper. A man who's always ready to throw down, David, the Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose.
Yes, he is, and he once again gets an opportunity to get his hands on The Miz. The Miz has stepped over the line so many times with Dean Ambrose. You know what The Miz is? He's a habitual line stepper. He needs to be knocked back in the line right here.
The Miz had a banner year in 2016, much of his success due to his significant other, Maurice, who celebrated a birthday over the weekend, but
aren't
she won't
you
be
a
a
hater?
factor here.
Aren't you a hater? No, you probably sit in your mama's basement.
Haters mad for whatever
and
reason.
troll everybody on the internet, don't you, Morrow?
Winter troglodytes.
That is exactly what you are. The Miz should be celebrated with a ticker tape parade.
Well, the Miz, who resides in La La Land, looks to dominate Dean Ambrose like the movie La La Land dominated the Oscar nominations. But in this matchup, Dean Ambrose looking to make short work of the former six-time Intercontinental Champion.
And out goes Dean Ambrose.
And immediately,
having more of a escape from the Lumberjacks to get back in. And by the way, this is the exact same referee that could have disqualified that match, and Miz would be the Intercontinental Champion right now.
John, he made a judgment call. That's what referees do. It was clearly within the rights and the rules.
Nigel Owens wouldn't have done it.
and again, Dean Ambrose right in front of us, and whoa! He punches his way out of harm's way, but is met with a boot to the head by The Miz.
You see? That's how it's done. That's how it's done.
Miz is having to explain to the Lumberjacks how you beat up Dean Ambrose.
Miz will be entering his 10th Royal Rumble match on Sunday. Hopes it will be as a 7-time WWE Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, The Miz has big plans. He claims that he's going to be a dual champion, the Intercontinental Champion, and then walk out with an opportunity for the World Championship.
Roll up here by Ambrose. Kick to the midsection, looking for dirty deeds. Oh, but The Miz in hostile territory, and a clothesline over the top rope.
Wait a minute, the Lumberjacks are supposed to throw The Miz back in.
Well, remember, The Miz says he's responsible for their salaries.
Yeah, they should.
That's exactly what he gets.
They're taking a pound of flesh out of The Miz. Can Dean Ambrose retain the Intercontinental title?
This is unfair.
Lumberjack match continues. On SmackDown Live, just 5 days away from the Royal Rumble event, who will enter the Royal Rumble match as Intercontinental Champ?
And it's officially a Lumberjack match thanks to Daniel Bryan and his gross abuse of power.
Oh, look at this.
There you go, Lumberjacks.
Ambrose was looking for the lunatic lariat. Instead, he's on the receiving end of a cavalcade of boots.
Hey, I don't know if they're allowed to do that. They pulled him right out of the ring. It's not like he was thrown out. He was still inside.
He was technically out of the ring.
No, he was technically still inside.
Technicality.
Quick roll up here by Dean Ambrose. Miz shoulders down for a 2 count. The Miz throws Dean Ambrose.
Do your job, Lumberjacks.
To the outside, and The Miz sending in the recruits.
Miz going to come back to worse for wear. Somewhere in the middle of that pile was Dean Ambrose.
Oh, short DDT by The Miz. Back press hooks the leg, and The Miz gets a 2 count.
Miz using the Lumberjacks to his full advantage.
Lumberjacks.
I mean, I don't know why that surprises you. The Miz is used to using somebody else to help him win.
It's like you're in a cage match. You use the cage to your advantage. You're in a lumberjack match, use the lumberjack match to your advantage.
Or if you're the Miz, a regular match, use your wife to your advantage.
I highly approve of that.
And it was SmackDown Live GM Daniel Bryan who made this Intercontinental title match a lumberjack match. And, well, he's being mocked again by The Miz.
I think The Miz does those kicks a lot better than Daniel Bryan ever did.
Not even close, John.
You're right, Miz is a lot better.
Oh, and Ambrose avoiding that kick and getting a 2 count, blocks the right hand, unloads a right of his own.
Oh, man.
And the lunatic fringe lighting up The Miz. Ambrose lands on his feet, and again he's fighting off the Lumberjacks. Oh, Barrett face first into the ring post. Ambrose going all the way up to the high red district. Lunatic fringe elbow. Cover. Oh, and Miz just escaped.
Miz's chance to become a 7-time Intercontinental Champion.
Only one man has had more than 7 reigns. That's Chris Jericho with 9. Ambrose in the midst of his 2nd reign, and both of them feeling the effects of what has been a hotly contested affair thus far. Maurice looking on with concern. She's proven to be a good luck charm on many occasions for The Miz.
Here comes Ambrose, though.
Well, this is exactly what The Miz doesn't want. Going back in, guys.
Here Ambrose with a topping suicida. And they are now above us here at ringside, and Ambrose raining down those right hands. Chaos.
Well, The Miz is back in.
Things on the verge of breaking down here as Ambrose fighting off the Lumberjacks, getting back into this.
Hey, Maurice has his leg.
Oh, a Psycho knee by The Miz. And he almost became a 7-time Intercontinental Champion.
And same running knee that Daniel Bryan used.
Look at this. Even in the midst of a lumberjack match, Maurice still helping The Miz.
That is a faithful companion. That is what Daniel Bryan won his championship with at WrestleMania. And The Miz almost became a 7-time Intercontinental Champion with it.
And yet Ambrose able to kick out, showing his resiliency and resourcefulness.
The Miz doesn't do it quite as well as Daniel Bryan.
Full head of steam by The Miz. Corner dropkick a la Daniel Bryan.
Man, how bad does The Miz want to be Daniel Bryan? Come on, man.
How bad does he want to be 7-time Intercontinental Champion? The Sharks, The Miz, surrounded by Sharks, and the Lumberjacks trying to keep him from escaping.
Uh-oh, look out! Oh! Got Lumberjacks everywhere.
Dean Ambrose going for broke, and he's lucky he didn't break anything as he wipes out The Miz and the Lumberjacks.
Somewhere in that pile is his opponent, The Miz. There he is.
The Intercontinental Championship up for grabs. The Miz nursing his right rib cage. WWE Universe enthralled with the action. O'Connor roll by The Miz. Roll up by Ambrose. Lunatic lariat turns The Miz almost inside out. What the Baron Corbin? And now all the Lumberjacks. Chaos on SmackDown Live.
It almost was a matter of time to pandemonium. That's what we're seeing.
And signs of things to come 5 days from tonight at the 30th Annual Royal Rumble.
Corbin cleaning house in there.
But this is supposed to be for the Intercontinental Championship. Lock bridge. The Miz,
New Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, and Ambrose kicks out just in the nick of time.
Ambrose got him.
Here's your winner and still the Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose enters his fourth Royal Rumble match, still Intercontinental
And if
Champion.
it weren't for all those stupid Lumberjacks, The Miz would be the Intercontinental Champion. I told you 2017 it was off to a bad start, and it continues with
kidding
Dean
me?
Ambrose as the Intercontinental Champion.
This is a great start.
All those Lumberjacks were prejudiced. All of them were biased. All of them were coming there with an agenda to help Dean Ambrose. They're jealous of The Miz. They're jealous of his good looks. They're jealous of his beautiful wife. They're jealous that he's an A-lister. They're jealous that he should be Intercontinental Champion. And all these Lumberjacks coming there for one reason, and that is to help out that lunatic, Dean Ambrose.
Look at this. The Miz was even trying to get his feet on the ropes and couldn't do it. Couldn't get it done. Turned right into dirty deeds. Good night.
Absolute miscarriage of justice. A tragedy.
Here's
Dean Ambrose retains the Intercontinental Championship, and don't forget, 5 days from today, he will enter the Royal Rumble match with 29 other superstars. Friend versus friend.
So will Miz
versus foe.
This could be the scene on Sunday.
It's
Ambrose could
every
walk out the
man
winner.
for himself.
But in the Royal Rumble, Dean Ambrose won't have all those Lumberjacks to help him.
Join us Sunday. Special start time, 7 Eastern.
Don't worry, Miz, you're going to have your moments.
Royal Rumble at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Remember the Rumble only on the WWE Network.